Hello everyone, welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Now, this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Now, let's try to see what is the main energy at the start of the day. We have here the Hermit card. Okay, so you are still in hermit mode at this time. So whether you are in a situation that is you've chosen, or the universe itself placed you in a situation where you have to spend some time alone, well, there's something happening there. There's a light. What comes to me is there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, for those of you who might feel uneasy because you were used to be always outside, always on the go, and then suddenly a certain situation is created by the universe that you are now in hermit mode. Don't worry, there's a reason for it. For those of you who are really preferring to spend more time in the hermit mode, you will be receiving certain messages right now. So whether you chose it or not, there's a light there. There seems to be a lesson that is about to be given to you. So just be in the receptive mode. Even if you feel as if everything seems boring, or you feel drained or tired, maybe the light can also be something that will bring life in you. You know how the sun brings life to plants, to trees, through photosynthesis. Whatever you will be receiving in your solitude will also somehow, what makes me feel is that it will bring you life also, bring you maybe hope even more. So just be receptive to whatever the universe has in store for you. Now let's try to see how this will further unfold. Okay, for some of you there might be a need for you to travel, or maybe at this time in your solitude you are contemplating also that possibility. Now this picture of a person, somebody who's, when you look at it, the lady sitting down seems a little bit saddened, but there's somebody who is helping her. So in a certain sense, if you are feeling low, a little low at this time, don't worry, you have somebody to help you. It can be from your inner realm, so it can be the universe, your spirit guides, or the spirit itself, or it can be also a physical person, or persons, can be also several persons, who will be helping you get out of whatever situation that is making you sad at this time. Now, so this can be an actual physical travel. There is an anxiety of what awaits you. It's normal. Like this one, these swords can symbolize, this sword is before the lady. It can symbolize anxiety of what lies ahead. It can also symbolize that even when you are looking forward to something new, there are certain things that is still causing you pain and anxiety, and it can be related to your past experiences. When you look at the sword, they seem to be like an obstacle. It makes the lady uncomfortable in the boat. So it can be also that the past experience that has caused you pain are sort of like obstacles from you enjoying the trip towards something new. So it can be like this one, because they are already going away from something that saddens, or maybe there's also that sorrow of leaving behind. Sometimes it's like that, you got used to something that now you have to leave that something behind. It causes you sorrow. Now the problem is, because you are taking with you into the boat those things, those anxieties and those sorrows, it makes your boat trip to the new chapter difficult and uncomfortable. You see, if the sword is before her, it's near her feet, she is uncomfortable. She cannot sit comfortably in the ship. So as you journey towards a new chapter, if you bring with you those anxieties and those tensions, whatever they are, you try to see how it resonates with you. If you bring it with you, your boat trip towards this new chapter will be uncomfortable. So maybe the card also encourages us to let go of those swords. Those swords can even be dangerous for your trips, because if you remove those swords, water will come in. So it means, like, for example, if you take with you these things, If these swords can cause effects in your emotions, and suddenly your emotions might flood in, because the water can symbolize also emotions. So yeah, it's quite a difficult journey because of the past that you might be taking with you. So maybe the card right now, what comes to me is, maybe you need to let go of the swords as you go into this new chapter of your life. Remove the swords, because the swords will make your journey uncomfortable. Let it go. This is what comes to me at this time. So you need not have to worry, because people are accompanying you. There's a little child there, and there's a man there. These things are just symbols of people who are there to support you, who are there to make your journey more comfortable. But I feel there's a need for you not to bring with you those memories of the past, maybe at this time, just as you cross over the river. Because once you get to the ground, no problem. You will face new challenges. Maybe there are certain things you need to leave behind, so that your journey towards the new chapter of your life will be more comfortable. So try to see how this resonates with you. Now, what is the advice of the universe for us? Again, you see here, we have here the Four of Cups. And in the Four of Cups, you need to let go of those things that no longer make you happy. Actually, you see, you cross your hands. The person is crossing his hands and is distancing himself from that situation. So it is something that doesn't make him feel comfortable. It is something that makes him feel uncomfortable. And he is in a defensive mode. He crosses his hand and he crosses his feet. It's like he is protecting himself from those cups. And he is distancing himself from those cups. It's like he's watching those cups and he's afraid that those cups will explode. Okay, that's what comes here. And you try to see, are the situations that are here, like before you, the one that can be symbolized by the swords also, are there like cups that are just waiting to explode? You try to see also. So maybe you really need to let it go for now, because it might not be beneficial for you. But the universe is offering you a new cup. And you know, when the universe offers you, it is something oftentimes much better. Because the universe wants us to constantly grow, to constantly progress. So the universe is offering you a new cup, which can be symbolized also by this light before the Hermit. Now you are spending more. I feel you are in that transition period before this travel, because this one is now and this is the near future. So when you look at it, there is that light that is being offered to you. It's like this cup that is being offered to you, and it will guide you through this journey. Now you need to leave behind these swords, which can be symbolized also by these three cups that you are no longer attracted to. In fact, you are protecting yourself from that cup and you are distancing yourself from that cup. So maybe, anyway, you see here, the cups are in order. So in a certain sense, maybe that is also an invitation for you to get these things in order, to finally get things done. For example, these things that makes you feel uncomfortable, there might be certain aspects in it that you need to organize first so that you can receive the new cup. So maybe what comes to me is, get your affairs in order, something like that. Try to see how that resonates with you. Now let's go to the self-care tip. For our self-care tip, we will be using the Guiding Light Oracle by Kelly T. Smith. Okay, for our self-care tip for today, you are worthy. Very nice message. It is time to stop feeling unworthy, unloved, and undeserving. Okay, if this anxiety that is before you is that feeling of unworthiness, maybe even unworthiness of this new chapter, this new cup that is being given to you by the universe right now, or this new light that is being given to you, it's like the universe is giving you something new. And there is that feeling of unworthiness. Like, for example, maybe the universe is giving you somebody accompanying you right now, and you feel unworthy of the assistance that is being given to you. Well, the card is telling you, you are worthy. Maybe that is one of those swords that keeps you from enjoying your trip to this new chapter. That feeling of unworthiness. You need to, maybe one of the things that you need to address to right now is that feeling of low self, that having your self-esteem is low. Okay, so that's a better way of saying it. Maybe for some of you, after the experience that you've had, your self-esteem went low, and you need to reassure yourself. There are many ways that you can strengthen or make your self-esteem go up again. Do things that you like to do, things that sets you on fire, because these things that sets you on fire, you will definitely be able to do it excellently. Something you know you do well. Also, do something that you know you do well. Take care of yourself. Self-care things. Okay, we have the self-care tip. Okay, this is time for you to be alone and care for yourself. So do something that you know will make your self-esteem go up. Physical activity also makes our self-esteem go up. When you see the progress, for example, right now you feel a little sluggish, maybe you don't feel physically fit, but when you start working on it, you realize after 1 week you feel better, and then after 2 weeks you start to look better. After 1 month you start to develop muscles. Okay, so things like that. The slow progress and the progress that you make will slowly make you see the improvement in you. Maybe you start studying something that you've always wanted to learn. After a week of studying, you realize, oh, I learned something new. And then after another 2 weeks, you realize you are already becoming an expert in what you are doing. You are gaining skills, new skills, and you enjoy the development that is happening. So doing something that makes you happy, and at the same time you will realize in time you will regain that self-esteem that you might have lost because of the activity or the situation you were in the past. So always remember you are worthy, and if it will help, do something that will make you realize and really feel that you are worthy. You are somebody, and you don't need to go through this thing alone. The universe is there. That's why the universe wants you to spend more time alone, so that you will realize you don't have to go through this trial alone. It says here, it is time to stop feeling unworthy, unloved, and undeserving. Well, that's it for today. I hope that our reading has helped you in your present life situation. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. And remember, this is timeless. So even if you have already, this is the first time you've watched it and it's already a year or 2 years after, there is a reason why you found this video. So until next time, may God continue to bless your ways.